From ice cream to chocolate bars, from soda to cookies, life is full of oh-so-tasty sugary delights. Sadly, though, those confectionaries are also largely responsible for the obesity crisis the world is going through right now. To make sure whales don't start singing when you enter the ocean, balance is key when it comes to eating, and some exercise is mandatory. Now, pumping iron or signing up for relentless drills isn't for everyone, but there's one simple trick almost anyone can build into daily life, and that's walking. Yep, sometimes it really can be that simple.
Walking is incredible for you. If you walk enough and you're trying to get, 20, 30 minutes in per day, that's fantastic. You're lowering your chances for heart disease. You are burning off fat, right? You can go and do a very high intensity workout and that's fantastic, but what about low intensity? Like there's room for that in your plan as well. You're not hurting your joints, right? You're keeping it somewhat low in the heart rate, but high enough that you're burning fat and not burning muscle. You'll see bodybuilders, obviously they lift very heavy weights and they're trying to be as muscular as possible, but they'll walk for hours because the walking allows them to burn fat without burning muscle. And that's actually something very important to think about when you're trying to plan out what you want to do in terms of the goals that you have set out for yourself.
Exercising tricks like this work best when they're easy to adopt. And when it comes to walking, it really doesn't get easier than this habit.
Well, it sounds pretty simple, but just get out of your house and go for a walk, right? You have to make it a thing, tell yourself every day at this time, I'm going to do X, be committed to it. If you can't get 30 minutes at a time, break it up into 10-minute segments, do 10 minutes quickly in the morning. You have a dog, great. Walk the dog, walk them a little longer than you normally would. Go for a couple more rounds around the block. Every extra step counts. And if you do that every single time you get a chance to, it adds up fairly quickly. If you take public transportation, get off a stop early, walk a little further. You have stores that are local to you. Don't drive there, walk, right? You do that enough times, yeah, it may seem a little annoying in the beginning. If you could just get in a car and be there in 3 minutes, now I have to walk for 15. Great, if you're in a rush, drive, but walking is massively important. If you can squeeze it into your workout, into your routine, you really should do so.
There's one thing to keep in mind, though, when you put more walking into your fitness routine.
And what's really important is if you're gonna walk, try to make it brisk, right? It's not quite a jog, but you're still moving at a pretty fast pace, and that kind of gets you into a place with your heart rate where you are working, but you're not working so hard. And if you can stay somewhere in that 70% of your heart rate, your max heart rate zone, then that's where you burn the most fat. So if you're gonna go for a walk, try to get into that brisk, somewhat elevated heart rate zone, and you'll see that you'll find some really good results.
Walking more really is a matter of awareness. Knowing how important it is half the work. And if you keep forgetting, wearing a fitness tracker that shows your daily steps is a great reminder.